All right, so here we go. Venn diagrams with 3 sets. So I think last class we mostly focused on just 2 sets, but now there's going to be a 3rd set. So let's draw a picture of that. 1 set, 2 set, 3 set. So we'll just call them A, B, and C. All right. So let's see how many regions there are. So we'll call this one region 1, Roman numeral numbers. We'll call this one region 2. It doesn't matter which one's which, but I'm just gonna label all the regions that we see. This would be region 3 right here. This would be region 4. This would be region 5, region 6, region 7. And one last region, region 8, the universal set. All right, so usually they put the U on the upper left corner. The rectangle is the universal set. Maybe I should do that one in black. Okay, there we go. So that's all the regions that we have. All right, so let's look at some different things that we can do with that. So I'm going to recreate the 3 sets again. All right, so we got A, B, and C. Let's say we wanted to figure out what is the intersection of A and B and C. So does anybody know which region that would be?
Two, 5. You said the intersection, right?
Yeah, the intersection of all 3 sets.
Oh, no, you gotta, okay. 2, 5.
You're saying this one, this one. Well, careful, because they want the intersection of all 3. If you
3.
if you say 2,
So 5.
yeah, it's just going to be 5.
5. Oh, okay.
Because 5 includes all 3 sets.
Oh, okay.
So that's the only region that would include all of them. So I'm just going to highlight that one. There it is. So that would be the intersection of sets A, B, and C.
Okay.
All right, now let's look at the intersection of, well, I'll have to redraw this all over again, but that's all right. 1, 2, 3. All right, so I'm just gonna do 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, so let's look at A intersect B this time. Anybody know what regions would include A intersect B?
2,
And 1.
4, 5.
Hold up.
So for sure.
Or 2 and 4. Sorry.
2.
2 and 5.
Yeah, 2 and 5. These
2
two,
and
right?
5.
These
Okay.
2 right here would be the
Yeah.
intersection of A and B. So yeah, that would be it. Very good. So it's only where the A and the B overlap.
Okay.
So that would be those 2. All right, let's do the same thing, but this time we're going to do A, B, C, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right, let's look at how about A union B? Union, so remember what union means?
All together.
All together. So what regions would include A union B?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
5. I think 6.
Yeah, I think you're right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Basically everything that's in A and everything that's in B. So yeah, that is right. So let's see if we can shade that. All right, very good. That is right. Everything in A and everything in B. All right, let's do a few more. All right, let's look at. Let's look at,
Professor, I have a question.
yes,
So if we were to write that answer out for the one we just did, we could do like Roman numeral 1, 2, 3, and then dot, 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 and then Roman numeral 6, and then that would be like the answer.
yeah, you could say regions, 1, 2, 3, dot, dot, dot,
Oh, okay.
6, right? So that you don't have to
Yeah.
write. Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. All right, let's try. A intersect C complement. Oh, this one's gonna be challenging. Just focus on A intersect C without the complement part for now. So if you just ignore the complement, what would be A union? I'm sorry, A intersect C.
Okay, A interest.
4 and 5.
I think that is 4 and 5.
Yep, you guys are right. 4 and 5. This one and this one would include the intersection of A and C. So let's, okay, so I don't want to highlight it because now the complement of that, anybody remember what the complement is?
Everything outside.
Everything outside of it.
B.
Yeah, so what regions would that be?
1, 2, 3, 6, 7, and 8.
Very good. Everything else that's outside of that. So it would, I'm just gonna write it first. Regions. 1, 2, 3. Actually, I should probably highlight it better. So here goes. Highlighted everything except the intersection.
Okay.
All right, there it is. So let's write down the region. So it would be 1, 2, 3, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that's right. Good. All right, let's do another one. So A, B, C. What would be A union B union C?
One through 7.
Yeah, because union means everything in all 3 sets. So everything in all 3 sets,
All 3 sets.
everything except the 8, right? Everything except 8. So yeah,
8.
so regions, I'm just gonna say 1 through 8. Oh, 7, yeah, 1 through 7. So for that, we're gonna just highlight just the 3 circles, but not the outside part. All right, and then the last one, let's do one more. We'll be done with this. Let's try. A union C complement. Actually, let's do B union C, just to change it up a little. B union C complement. So let's see what regions do you think that would be?
B, C.
So I would recommend to ignore the complement for now. What does B union C look like?
5 and 6.
Careful, it's union, not intersection. So union means
So that's
everything.
everything. So that's two,
Everything?
everything in C and then everything in B.
Yeah,
So the complement of that would be 1 and 8.
1 and 8.
Very good, you got it. So everything in B and everything in C, but the complement is everything except that. So it'd just be 1 and 8.
1 and 8.
Yeah, so the regions would be 1 and 8. All right, so I'm gonna highlight that 1 and 8. So basically everything outside of the circles now. It's B and C. Whoops. This one's kind of hard to shade. Let's see, B and C, everything outside of, okay, everything outside of B and C, basically. All right, yeah, so everything outside of B and C, very good. So that would be it. All right, so that's how you do these problems. All right, let's move on to see what else there is. All right, so this one says, use the Venn diagram below to list the sets in roster form. So I have to fill out the Venn diagram real quick for you guys, and then we can actually look at this. So here goes. We got 3 sets again. A, B, C again. So this time we have 12 over here. We have 10. We have 2, 4, 5, 9, 1, 8, 3, 11, 6, 7. Let's see, do I have all the numbers 1 through 12 or am I missing them? A number? I think I got all of them, right? 11 through 12.
Oh, okay, 6 is down there, okay.
Yeah. All right, so yeah, now it's complete. Now we can figure out what are these sets in roster form. So anybody know what's in set A?
5, 9, 12, and 10.
10 and 12.
Yeah, very good, because you want to focus in on just the circle that has the A circle. And that would be, you're right, 5, 9, 10, and 12. So there it is. So don't forget the brackets, because the brackets means that you have a set. So the bracket would be 5, 9, 10, 12. And it doesn't really matter the order. It can be in any order, but I always like to write it in from smallest to largest. All right, what would be in set B then?
2, 4, 10,
5, 9, 1, and 8.
1 and 8.
Yeah, everything inside this circle right here would be part of that set. So very good. I'm going to write it in from lowest to highest, but it doesn't matter. 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. All right, now set C will be in here.
3, 5, 9, 1, 8, and 11.
Yeah, everything inside of this circle, which is the numbers that you just said, 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11. All right, and now just be careful with the symbols in between. Is this an intersection or a union?
That's an intersection.
Yeah, that's an intersection. So anybody know what's in the intersection of set A and B?
5 and 9. Hope I'm right.
What do you guys think? 5 and 9?
10.
10. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so the intersection would be this region. So that's would be, yeah, 10, 5, 9, and 10, right? 5, 9, and 10. All right, very good. 5, 9, and 10. All right, same thing over here. This is also an intersection, but this time you want A and C this time.
Let me see.
5 and 9.
5.
Looks like it's just 5 and 9, right?
Yes.
Yeah, it's just 5 and 9. So that is correct, 5 and 9. Oops. All right, the next one says B and C this time.
5, 9, 1, and 8.
Yeah, looks like this time it's gonna be 1 and 8 and 5 and 9.
Yeah.
That's the intersection of the circles B and C. So I'm gonna write that as 1, 5, 8, 9. All right. What about the intersection of all 3 sets?
10, 5, 9, 1, and 8.
What do you guys think?
Wait a minute.
All 3 sets. Well, is 10 part of C or no?
No.
No, so it has to be part of all 3 sets in order for it to be included.
Uh,
Well, then it's just 5 and 9.
Yep, that is right. You guys agree that only 5 and 9 is part of all 3 sets? Part of A, it's
Okay.
part of B, and it's also part of C. So yeah, that's this part right here. Right here. That would be the intersection of all 3.
Okay.
So that would be 5 and 9. All right, so 5 and 9. Whoops. All right, A union C. Careful now. This is a union. So what does union mean?
Everything with that's within those letters.
Yeah, within those 2 sets. So what would be everything in A and C?
1, 2,
1,
10, 5, 9.
8.
Yeah,
I meant to
A
say 1, 8, well, 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12.
yeah, it's gonna be all those that are in either A or C. All right, that's what union means. It just means combine everything in A with everything in C and put them all together. All right, so let's write that. So that would be 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, and 12. I think I got them all right. Yeah, that's all of them. I counted, there should be 8 of them. Okay, so that's good. Now let's do this one. This one, it didn't print out very good, but this should be an intersection symbol. This is a union symbol. So intersection union. So remember, we always do parentheses first. So do the parentheses part first. Just ignore this for now. A union C. Well, we already did that, right? It's
Right.
over here.
Yes.
So let's just rewrite that. And then B, what's in B? Well, B is over here. So I'm just going to write the 2 sets. So
Okay.
B is going to be 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 9, 10. That's set B. Intersect A union C. That's over here. So I'm just going to copy that. 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right. And then the intersection, that means you only want the
ones that have in common.
yeah, the ones they have in common. So anybody see anything in common?
1,
1, 5.
5, 8, 9, and 10.
Mhm.
Yeah, that looks like those are the ones in common. So that would be our final answer. So our final answer is going to be the set 1, 5, 8, 9, and 10. That is it. All right. Oops. And now we got one final problem to go here.
Can I read that real fast, real quick? Hold on.
Yeah, go for it.
9, 10, 12, and answer is 1, 5, 8, 9, and 10. Okay.
Okay. All right, now we're gonna do the A union C, and then we want the complement. So what you can do is you can just take the complement of this, right? Because this is A union C. So let's just write that. So it's gonna be the and then complement. So the complement, that means everything except those, right?
Right.
So
2 and 4.
what's the only thing that's missing?
Oh,
2 and
2,
4?
4, 6, and 7. Sorry.
Seven, I think 7.
Yeah, you're right, because remember, it's just 1 through 12. So the 2 is missing, so that goes there. The 4 is missing, the 6 is missing, the 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. So yeah, you're right, that was it.
6, 7.
So it's everything except those numbers. That's how you can think of the complement. All right, anybody have any questions on this page?
No.
Okay, let's see what else we have on the next page. All right. All right, so in this case, what we need to do first is we need to draw the Venn diagram. So let's draw our 3 circles. Label them A, B, C, and then the union, the universal set, always kind of right up in the upper left corner. All right, and then the way you want to write in all the elements, you always start with the intersection. So what do the 3 sets have in common? Anybody see any numbers that they have in common?
5,
5 is common to all 3?
5,
Oh,
9,
9, about 10.
just the A, B, and C, yeah, so 5, 9,
and 9. That's the only 2 I see.
Oh, okay.
yeah, I think you're right. Okay, 5, how about 10? No. 12? No. Yeah, just 5 and 9, right?
5 and 9.
All right, so 5 and 9 go here. They have to go where all 3 sets overlap, 5 and 9. All right, now we can move over to only the A and the B. What do A and B have in common besides 5 and 9?
12, 10, I'm sorry.
10, and I think that's it, right? Because
Okay.
we already counted the 5 and the 9, so those don't count anymore. So it looks like just 10. So that would go here. So far they say, what is common to all 3 sets? Well, 5 and 9 was common to all 3. And then they're asking what's common between A and B. Well, A and B have 5, 9, and 10. All right, now let's focus on just A and C. What does A and C have in common?
This is A.
1,
1. We already got the 5 and the 9.
8,
8.
and 9.
Uh,
Well, we already have the 9 too, so
oh,
just
you
1
have
and
it
8.
nine. It's 1 and 8.
1 and 8. Yeah, just 1 and 8. Okay, so that's gonna go here, 1 and 8. Because we already have the 5 and the 9 already. So now we just have to focus on B and C. That would go here. So what's common between B and C besides 5 and 9?
That's it.
That's it. No more.
There's nothing common, right?
So
Yeah,
what
there's-
is blank?
So just blank, yeah, just blank. All right, now we can focus on A, this region. What's in A that we haven't included yet?
12,
So we already got the 1, we already got the 5, we got the 9 and the 10, right?
Uh-huh.
Oh, we got the 8 too. So yeah, looks like just 12 is missing, right?
Mhm.
So the 12 goes there. So you're working from the inside out. Now let's go to the B. What's in B that we haven't used up yet besides
2,
5, 9?
4, and 13.
13, 4, and 13.
Okay, 2, 4, and 13. Yeah, it looks like 2, 4, and 13. We haven't added those yet. So 2, 4, 13. And now we can focus on just C. That hasn't been used up yet, 1859,
3 and 11.
3 and 11.
so 3 and 11. So 3 and 11. And then the last thing you have to do is look at the universal set to see if there's any numbers that we haven't used yet that belong. to
14,
Oh, 14.
14.
Mhm.
Okay, 14 for sure.
7,
7, okay. All right, we got 1, we got 2, we got 3, 4, 5. No,
6, and 6.
Yeah, we're missing 6. We got 7 already. We got 8, 9, 10, 11, 12,
12.
13,
13.
14. So yeah, these are the only 3 numbers that are not in here, right?
Yes.
So
Mhm.
that's good. All right, looks like we finally finished the Venn diagram. So just recap, you always want to start with what they all have in common, and then work your way out to A and B, A and C, B and C, and then you can focus on just A, just B, just C, and then the last thing is a universal. Okay.
Let's go in that order.
Yeah, pretty much in that order.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to do this one right after. You can, as long as you do this one first, and then you can either do this one, or this one next. And then you can do either this one, or this one next. It doesn't matter which of the 3, but as long as you do that, those 3 next. All right, A intersects C. What's coming between A and C? Just looking at the Venn diagram.
1 and 8.
It looks like this whole part is common, right? For A and C.
But that's, yeah.
Yeah, so everything that's in here is common between A and C. So
But
that'd
isn't
be-
that also what's coming for B too?
yeah, it is common for B too, but as long as it's common for A and C, then it should get included. So everything that's common to A and C, even if it's included with B too, it doesn't matter, as long as it's part of A and C. So that would be 1, 5, 8, 9. 1, 5, 8, 9. All right, what's common between B and C? That region, which would be 5 and 9, right? 5 and 9. 5 and 9. All right, and then list all the elements in A. So all the elements in A would be all these, right? 1, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12. 1, 5, 8, 9, 10, 12. All right, for B, that's everything in this circle. That would be 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 13. 2, 4, 5, 9, 10, 13. And then the last one, what would you guys put in C? Basically everything in that circle. So 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11. 1, 3, 5, 8, 9, 11. Yeah.
Professor, can you hold on 1 second right there so I can copy this down?
Yeah. Notice that they have the sets A, B, and C right here. So all you have to do is just copy those down again.
Got it.
But that's okay. It's fine. We did it there by looking at the Venn diagram, but you can do it either way. All right, and then the final step says find the elements that are not in any of the 3 sets. So what are the elements that are not in any of the three?
6, 7, and 14.
7 and 14.
Yeah, 6, 7, and 14. All right, so that's it. Actually, that's just, those are the steps that they want you to do it in. See, step 1, they want you to do the intersection of all three sets. That's first. And then step 2, find the intersection between A and B. Whoops, A and B is over here. And then A and C. And then B and C. And then A, B, and C. That would be these three regions. And then finally, what's outside of everything. So that's the order that they want you to do it in. All right, let's see what else we have. This is, I think, the last example. Yeah, this is the last example. All right, so let's look at the last example. The card shows the favorite intramural sports at a community college for 3 different years. You have set A, set B, set C. These represent different years. And then these are the sports that were offered. So let's just draw that Venn diagram. I'm gonna have to make this a little bit bigger. There we go. So this would be A, B, C.
You should be an artist, Mr. Ornales.
No, I'm cheating. I'm using a pencil and then it kind of just makes the shapes for you. But it's okay. Thanks. All right, so what do you guys think I should put in A? Oh, actually, no. What should we do first? Remember the order?
Yes, the one, we should do the one that they all have in common first.
Yeah, exactly. So let's do what they all have in common first. Actually, do you think I could, maybe I can give you guys a little bit of time to try this out and then we'll come back and see what you guys came up with. So let me give you like 10 minutes to try this, and I'll even put you guys in groups. And then in 10 minutes, we'll look at this. You know what sport all 3 sets had in common?
I'd say volleyball and softball.
Volleyball and softball.
Oh,
Soccer,
Soccer too?
that way.
not
Oh.
soccer, not soccer.
Not
It's
soccer.
volleyball and softball.
Yeah,
Just
just those
volleyball and
2.
soccer.
Okay, so let's write that down. So it's gonna be kind of hard, but volley.
Just put V.
I just abbreviated it. It was so long.
Yeah, that's smart. I'm just gonna abbreviate them. Okay, so let's write BB.
So,
That's the only BB, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
What about softball? There's,
Put
Yeah.
SB because they're
SB.
soccer.
B,
okay, good. All right, so I got that. All right, then we have to work our way out. Let's look at A and B. What's in common between A and B only?
tennis.
Tennis.
Just tennis?
Yes.
Yeah,
All right, so I'll just put T for tennis. It's the
Yeah.
only one with the T. All right, what about B and C in common?
B and
Women.
swimming.
Swimming, okay. That one I'll put SW.
Mhm.
Okay, and
And volleyball.
volleyball? Oh, yeah, we got that one already because that
Yeah.
was the original. the
Oh,
original.
okay.
So that one's already there. Okay. And now we just focus on just A. What's in A that we haven't written yet?
Billiards.
Billiards.
Professor, you forgot A and C.
A, oh, yeah, A and C, thanks. So A and C. what's
Soccer.
Soccer. Mhm.
Soccer. Okay, so for that one, I'll just put
Yeah.
SC.
Yeah, see.
That's fine. Okay, so now we can focus on just A. What's in A that we haven't written down yet?
Billiards.
Billiards.
Billiards, and that's it, right?
Mm,
Yes.
All right, so I'll just put B for billiards. All right. What about what's in B that we haven't written down yet?
Football.
Football.
Football. Okay, I'll put FB. And finally, what's in C that we haven't written down yet?
Ping pong.
Just ping pong, right? So
Mhm.
ping pong, PP. All right. So that looks good. I think, is there anything that would go outside? No, right?
No, no universal set.
There's no universal. Okay. Now it says find all the elements. Well, we already found what's common to all 3. That would be those 2 sports, right?
Mhm.
So I'm just gonna write volleyball and softball. All right, find the elements that are in A and B.
Tennis.
A and B, well, you have to write all three of these, right?
Oh, okay, okay.
So tennis, volleyball, and
Softball.
softball.
Yeah. And then what's common between A and C? Those two.
Soccer.
Volleyball, softball, and soccer.
Volleyball. Yeah.
Volleyball, softball, and soccer. Whoops, soccer. Okay. And then finally, B and C, what do they have in common? Those three, right? So volleyball, softball, swimming. Volleyball, softball, swimming. Okay, and then this one, I'm just, yeah, it's just all
It's
of those.
just the list of everything.
All of them.
Yeah, so I'll just write that real quick. Volleyball, soccer, softball,
Billiards and tennis,
okay, and B would be
softball, tennis, swimming, football, and volleyball. And then C is soccer, ping pong,
Ping pong.
softball,
I mean,
volleyball, and swimming.
so you just got that from here, right? Yeah,
Yeah,
perfect. All right, so we got all three sets. And then find the elements that are not in any of the three sets.
and then there's none because they're all in the sets.
Yeah, there's none. So you can say
You
empty
can just write the
set,
empty bracket.
or you can do that. Either one's fine. That means there's nothing in the set. All right, perfect. So finally, we got through the notes. Maybe we can just look at one homework problem and then four. So let me go to the homework section. So I just noticed that the answers are here. That's terrible. Well, not all of them, I think. Some of them have answers. So that's too bad, but that's okay. Let's see, which one should we focus on? Let's focus on number 12 or 13. About 13. 13, let's see what, consider the following table, which shows countries that won at least 15 medals in the 2018 Winter Olympics. Let the countries in the table represent the universal set. Now that might be a while for us to do. Let's look at one that's already kind of set up for us. Oh man, the answers are there though. Which one would be a good one to do?
How about 12?
12. Construct a Venn diagram illustrating the following sets. It's just like a lot of names. It's just a bunch of writing, right?
Oh, yeah.
And we're still doing every other odd for the homework, correct?
Yeah, every other odd. So let's see. The first one would be 1, then you skip 3, then you do 5, skip 7, do 9. So maybe we'll do 9 since it's one of your homework problems. So see if you guys can
Okay.
do number 9. All right, so I'll give you guys some time to do that. And then like in 5 minutes, we'll check in. So go ahead and try number 9. And then in 5 minutes, we'll check in and look at and do it together. You know,
I am definitely a Disney kid,
all right.
Disney adult.
Yeah, there's a lot of adults that are really into Disney stuff, right? Going to Disneyland and watching the movies and stuff. My sister is one of those. Let's see. So what should we start off with?
What they all have in common, which is Bambi.
Bambi.
Bambi is the only one they have in common. All right, so I'm just gonna, can I just call that B? Yeah, right?
B.
Yeah,
It's the only one with the B. Okay, so Bambi. All right, what about A and C only?
Utopia, so you, I
You-
mean, sorry, it's not
Utopia?
utopia.
Oh, it's up, right?
It's up, sorry, I just put letters.
Yeah, up. Okay, good. So up is common to set A and set C. All right, what's common to A and B?
Moana, M.
Moana, that's right. All right, Moana. And then what about between B and C?
Aladdin.
We got Bambi already and Aladdin, you're right, Aladdin. Okay. And let's see. All right, now let's just focus on A. What's
Frozen.
A is Frozen, okay. All right, what's just in B?
Cinderella.
Cinderella. And what's in C only?
Zootopia.
Zootopia, yeah. And finally, what's in the universal set that's not in any of these three?
Pinocchio. I forgot what the R stood for because I just wrote the letter, and Wally.
Okay. Pinocchio for sure. Ratatouille, I think.
Yeah, Ratatouille, there you go.
Ratatouille and
And Wally.
Wally. All right, I think we got them all. Which one's your favorite from all that list? I've only seen a few.
Wally.
You like Wally the best? I haven't seen that one. I
That
like
was so
Up.
cute.
I like Up, but I've only seen a few of these. All right, cool. So that is it.
I'm a classic Disney girl, so I would probably pick either Pinocchio or
Dumbo.
Cinderella.
Oh, that's true.
Or Frozen.
Pinocchio. You like Frozen? All right.
But I do love Ratatouille. It's kind of my dude. I like him.
I haven't seen that one. All right, let's just do one more. Wait, what are we supposed to do here? Wait, I'm looking for a problem that's good. Man, I can't believe they have the answers. That's too bad. Well, don't just copy the answers and submit it. Try to show a little bit of work, try to understand what you're doing, because when it comes to the quizzes and the tests, that's where you're gonna need to understand.
No
that.
worries.
All right. Let's look at number 33. It says, during a session of the US Senate, 3 bills were voted on. The votes of 6 senators are shown. Determine in which region of the figure each senator should be placed. The set labeled Bill 1 represents the set of senators who voted yes on Bill 1 and so on. All right. So Cruz voted yes on Bill 1. So, okay. He voted no on Bill 2 and then voted no on Bill 3. So wait, do we understand what's happening here or no?
Well, 2.4, right?
Yeah, 2.4. This is 2.4, number 33. 33.
Okay.
Okay, I see now. All right,
Oh,
so
mine is different.
is it different?
Yeah, I was wondering what was going on. Mine's is different.
Oh.
Mine's is has different names.
What
It's the
edition?
same, but
what
it
did-
has different names.
What edition do you have? Your book?
I think I have,
Oh, let me go pull out my book then. Hold on, Professor.
wait a minute, I think I have the 10th edition.
Oh, no wonder. This is the 11th edition, but it's okay because it's very like minor. The changes are so small, so don't worry.
Yeah, I was wondering because at the last question we did, it's the same. I was like, where is this one coming from? I didn't recognize the Disney character. They had some of them on there, but they were just a little different.
Oh, I see.
It's no problem, is it?
Yeah, it's okay. It's not a problem. No, it's not a
Okay.
problem. All right, so let's take a look at this one. So Cruz, he needs to be in Bill 1, which is set A up here in the upper left corner. So he would be in there, but he's not gonna be in Bill 2 or B3. So does anybody know what region it's gonna correspond to?
It's gonna be in a universal part, yeah, because he voted no.
Voted.
Well, he voted yes for Bill
Well, he
1.
voted yes for the bill 1, but he voted no for the other 2, so he would just
Yeah.
be in Bill 1 and that's it.
Yeah, but would it be 1, 2, 4, or 5 region? You know how they're numbered in Roman numerals?
Oh.
You have to state which of those 4 regions he should be placed in. So he's not,
I would stretch to say 1 because he only voted yes for one of the bills. And that's Bill 1. Like he doesn't cross into the other ones.
exactly right. So he should be in the first circle, the Bill 1 circle, but not in Bill 2 circle or not the Bill 3 circle. So the only region that he should be in would be in that region 1. So that's why the answer is 1 right there. You see it on the side. Let's do one more. Let's do Feinstein. She's a California senator. So Feinstein voted no, no, no. So she
Yeah,
don't vote-
I have the 10th edition too. My names are different as well.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. It's okay. It's gonna be so minor, the differences, so it's okay if you
Yeah,
have.
it's real minor, just different names.
Yeah, the
Alright.
problem is literally the same. It's just
Yeah, they're all the same.
different names.
Mhm.
Maybe they updated the names. Anyway, so if it's no, 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 what region should it be in?
He's gonna be in Universal. He's gonna be in Region 8.
Yes, you know.
Yeah, the universal region 8, because he's not in any of the 3 circles. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. Yeah. Let's do number 65. Look at number 65 real quick. See how they want you to write what the set would be? See how it's union A and B, but it's the complement because they sit at the outside of A
So
and B.
it would be A union B in parentheses with the comma, with the thing on the outside, the parentheses at the top.
Yeah, that like, yeah, that, what is that called? The apostrophe on the
The
outside.
apostrophe. I wasn't even looking, the answer is up there. I'm literally looking at my own book.
Oh, good. Yeah, that's great. Let's do 67. That one's tough. Well, 67 is gonna be hard. But first, it looks like they're doing A union B. So
Yeah, A
everything's
union B.
and then they intersect that with
Sect.
the
See,
complement. Yeah, everything outside of C. So that's only gonna be what you see here. Everything outside of C, but
mhm.
A union B.
Mr.
that-
Anales, I had a question.
Mhm.
A union B and then non-union C apostrophe, or how do you say that?
You would say A union B intersected with the complement of C.
Complement of C.
So
C.
A union
Oh.
B, that's everything in A and everything in B, but then you intersect that with the complement of C, which is everything outside of C. So the overlap is gonna be what you see in yellow.
Oh, okay. I get it.
Yeah, all right.
Thank you.
All right, no problem. I think that's pretty much it for today. We didn't take a break, so that's why we're gonna leave a little bit earlier today since we